Hello and good morning, grade 9 with you, Mr. Sagirawat. And today we will continue our revision. Yeah, second part of our revision, and that will be in chemistry, exactly. And let's continue by matching. Also, we got extra questions for matching, not directly to multiple choice. So, in the World Bank, we'll get the mass number, atomic mass unit, atomic number, atomic mass, and isotope. So let's get to start 14 here. Atoms with the same number of protons but different number of neutrons in the nucleus of an atom. So we have two keys here to open up to the answer. That's different number and same number. So we got same number of protons and different number of neutrons. So it will be isotopes. So the suitable word isotopes, we knew that the isotopes are the atoms of the element that have the same atomic number but different in mass number, or in another word we can say the same number of protons but different number of neutrons. Let's get to number 15. The total number of protons and neutrons in the nucleus of an atom. So if I'm talking about the total number of protons and neutrons together, it will be here. The key for our answer, it will be mass number. So the answer for it will be mass number. So number 15, mass number 8. Number 16, the number of protons in the nucleus of an atom. So if I'm talking about the number of protons only, it will be atomic number. So it will be number C. Atomic number will be the answer for 16, number C. 17, the weighted average of the masses of isotopes of an element. That's weighted average. So if I get weighted average of the masses will be atomic mass, and that's number D. So 17 answer will be atomic mass, which is number D. So if I get the average number of the masses for the isotopes. Number 18, 1/12 the mass of carbon atom having 6 protons and 6 neutrons. So that will be atomic mass number, or sometimes we call it AMU, atomic mass number. So never forget, sometimes we call it AMU directly. So that's atomic mass number, or sometimes we get dot atomic mass number, or atomic mass unit, AMU, atomic mass unit. We'll get it sometimes for that. Let's get to the other, that's 19. We get a lot of words for one question here. Atomic orbital of Paul principle, electron configuration, ground state, Pauli exclusion principle, and Heisenberg uncertainty principle. So 19 here is a region of high probability of finding electron. So the word region here and the word high probability will be the key for us, and it will be atomic orbital. So the answer for number 19 will be atomic orbital, the one. So let's get to number 20, and in number 20 here we'll get the match here also. Atomic emission spectrum, frequency, wavelength, photon, quantum, and spectrum. So energy needed to move an electron. So in the beginning it's energy needed to move an electron from one energy level to another. So to move electron from one energy level to another one, so you have to get a quantum. The word quantum will be the suitable answer for that, number E. Let's get to multiple choice questions, and that's a lot for working here. So number 21 for our questions here will be a horizontal row of the periodic table is usually referred to. So the word here, horizontal and row, they are the keywords for our answer, and it will be period. It will be period. So let's get to the other one. A golf ball has more mass than a tennis ball because, yeah, if I talk about the mass, more mass, so I'm talking about the amount of matter, so contains different kinds of matter, what would be the answer? Or takes up space more, contains more matter, and contains different matter? No, that's wouldn't be the answer here. Let's turn it automatic. So the answer will be better as more matter. So the golf ball has more matter than the tennis ball because it has definite composition, has more matter, it's more mass, it has more matter, will be the better answer for it. So let's make it like that. Perfect answer for this one. Let's get to number 23. Which of the following is a physical property? Which of the following is a physical property? So explosives, combustible, melting point, or ability to rust. If I'm talking about physical and chemical, so I'm talking here about the physical one. So that's the key word for us. And excuse me, explosives are going to explode, and that's a chemical reaction. Combustible, like the lighter or something, you can start to burn. That will be a chemical reaction too. Ability to rust, that's the reaction of the metals with the water vapor and the oxygen, and that's oxidation reaction too. So if I'm talking about the melting point, is going to be a physical property, yeah, because no chemical change happened there. Number 24 will be which of the following is considered a physical property of a substance? And let's get the questions. Reaction with an acid, or products of decomposition, or malleability, or ability to oxidize. So if I'm talking about the physical property, so I have to say malleability, and that's the ability to change the shape of the metal, or ability to start to reshape it into sheets or roots or something like that, like you can see. How do vapor and gases differ from each other? So vapor and gas. Number 8, generally a gas is in solid state at room temperature and vapor is in the gaseous state at the room temperature. That's not acceptable. Number B, generally a gas is in a liquid state at the room temperature and vapor is in solid state at room temperature. That's not acceptable too. Yeah, generally a gas is in gaseous state at room temperature, and that's, acceptable. And the vapor is either solid state or liquid state at the room temperature, and that's acceptable for D. The terms gas and vapor are always used interchangeably. There is no difference. That's not acceptable. So the perfect answer for that will be C. Yeah, if the substance is originally gas at room temperature, it will get to be gas as a description for it. But if it's originally in the room temperature, a liquid or solid, it only got the one definition for it, which is a vapor. Yeah, and that's the answer. Thank you guys for listening and for your attention. If you please, be safe at home, study well for the online test. Was with you, Mr. Samir Awad, and goodbye.